Yo, what is going on, people? It's me, the Ninja over here. Welcome to actually an exciting review of One Piece Motherfucking Greatness, episode 1126. Yeah, 126. Hold on, I forgot hold on, one sec here. Monkey D. Jesus right here. Can we get much higher, so high? And speaking of that, though, hope you guys had a really good Easter weekend slash Passover weekend or just Holy Weekend in general. My bad, this review is kind of a bit late, but I was just trying to get in the zone. No, not in the auto zone. I was getting in the zone because I had a 3-day weekend, and I just kind of needed to vibe and relax and chill out because, yeah, um, work being work. So finally, I was able to finally relax for a 3-day weekend, and I absolutely loved it. I loved being off. It was oh my god, it felt so good. It felt so good dealing with all that bullshit from work. But just saying. I'm here. Sorry it's a bit late, but anyways, I hope you guys had a good weekend in general. This is the last review, obviously, for all the stuff. I already reviewed everything else. So yeah, this episode though, Kizaru needs to be nerfed. That's all I gotta say. Oda, please nerf Kizaru for the love of God. He is ridiculously fucking broken. It is ridiculous, bro. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know we just raising relax. Anyways, so before that though, we had the Kuba stuff that happened. So this review ain't gonna be really like too long, just like in yeah. So anyways, not a long review, but let's get started anyway. So the Kuma stuff at the beginning, we had Aokinu was there finally doing something after all this fucking time. So just digging around his fucking chair most of the time, just being pissed off all the time. Finally does something, which was the Hellhound move against Kuma, but Kuma is still doing his thing, even though he got completely ridiculously burned from the lava. He still did the teleportation, and he was able to heat himself off the fucking island. So that was cool shit to see. Then the little shock move that he did was cool against the soldiers, excuse me, of the ones that were doing the guarding the celestial dragons and whatnot. So there's that. And then after that though, then we get to the mini gritty awesome stuff. Kizaru just being ridiculously fucking OP as hell. So him just going against Luffy, we have Luffy against him with Gear 4 actually, instead of just going like Gear 5 off the bat, testing, to see where the limits right between the two, how strong they've gone over those years. So yeah. So anyways, so out of all the emeralds, look, Fujitora is nice, so is fucking Green Bull. But I'm sorry, I gotta give it to Kizaru, man. Out of all the emeralds that are way too fucking strong, it has to be Kizaru, man. Kizaru is the most ridiculous motherfucker on the planet. Like, bro, there was like no stopping this dude. There's like no stopping this guy. So, anyways, so Luffy's doing like the Black Mamba, using everything in the Snake Man mode actually for Gear 4, which damn, haven't seen that in a long ass time. So using the Gear 4 Snake Man mode, using against that, and man, oh man, dude, that was crazy. And Kizaru was still able to like ridiculously like showering on with that shit. He can just tank that shit. Like he doesn't really give a fuck. Oh my god, dude. That one scene where like Luffy's eyes just lit up and shit like that, the way oh bro, that was insane. Holy shit. And then he attacks the fucking robot thing. All of a sudden he goes flying because of the clouds. And then sees Bonnie there. It's like, look, I don't want to hurt you. It's good that that you're safe and whatnot, but I want to kill you because you're not on my top priority list. It's more of my good friend Vegapunk's got to be eliminated. So you just slide on through her. Obviously, I mean not in that way. Pause. Relax, guys. Not in that way. Chill. Not in that way. Just saying. Just saying. Not in that way, but just like sliding his way to escape, just to get Vegapunk. Okay. Shit. Relax. 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 Just saying. Yeah, don't make me fucking say Kendrick Lamar. So anyways, moving on from that. So, anyways, basically, then all of a sudden we had then on top of that, he finally gets there at the most ridiculous speed possible. And when Frankie was about to attack him, he already gets to the fucking thing. Then all of a sudden, they hear, "Oh my god, what the hell?" And then Gear Fifth Luffy grabs the shit out of Kizaru, like he's like a plush or a toy or not even or like a squeaky toy. Like it's a dog going after a fucking squeaky toy, and it is just insane. Like just oh man, because I remember seeing that in the manga for the first time. I was like, oh wow, yeah. So yeah, against Gear 5, there's no way Kizaru can. Nah, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. If he can, then there's something wrong here. The balance of power does not compile on me if that's the case. But no, I really do. Yeah, but for those who read the manga, you guys like me, you guys know what really goes down at the end of all this. But yeah, so you already know what the end of the result's gonna be. But next week though is gonna look pretty fucking clean though. This week's episode was already just as great as it is, but man, next week though, man, oh dude, holy shit. All right, man. Next week is there you go. They're cooking up some chicken. They're cooking up some potatoes, some biscuits, whatever, man. They're really going hard, really enough like next week, and I'm really super excited. But let's see. I'm not sure if I had any issues with this episode. I guess the animation was fine. Some people actually weren't really that happy with this episode as much because I guess because of the pacing, but you can't win them all, I guess. Because again, they're trying not to make it too fast. Because if they do that, then they'll be way too caught up to the manga, and they don't want that. So I mean, they could probably do like a couple chapters, one chapter, or if they want to, like a couple chapters, like a week if they want to, and like one episode. And they could do that, or three. Hey, they could do like maybe one, two, or three chapters in one episode, or just one, or just combine a bunch of chapters into like one episode. They could do that, but it is what it is. I don't think the pacing was. I can't really complain because I don't think the pacing was really like bad or anything like that. I think it moved along quite nicely. I guess to be honest. Wait, was the Zoro versus? No, right? That was last week, right? That was last week. Okay, that was last week. The Zoro and fucking Blue Cheating was last week. Okay, good. But I thought. Oh, speaking of that, we're gonna see more of that because the preview actually showed it for next week, and we're gonna see more of that next week. Or, well, yeah, pretty much, yeah, next week. I was gonna say. So next week, from the preview for next week's episode, we saw that like Zoro is still fighting against fucking Lucci, and it's gonna look fucking bananas, dude. I cannot wait for that. Same with the rest of Kizaru versus Luffy. Definitely can't wait for that. It's looking mighty clean next week, and I'm definitely. But let's see, I can't really have anything to complain about the episode, or maybe something was just like slow down. I was gonna give it like a 4 out of 5, but nah, I'll definitely give it a 5 out of 5. I think. Then again, there were a little bit of some and again, there were a lot of like jump cuts and things that were happening, stuff like that. Um, well, actually, no, because it was focused for the most part. It was basically focused. It was very important with Aokinu, it was with with Kuma and whatnot. It's kind of important there. So, you know what? I can't complain. I can't hate. You know what? It's 5 out of 5. I don't really give a shit. It's my review. Okay, it's my thoughts. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Just saying. So 5 out of 5, definitely a 5 out of 5. Another banger episode. Definitely can't wait for next. I have no complaints. It's a 5 out of 5. It's perfect. It's fine. I can't complain. I can't hate. So 5 out of 5 episode. Definitely can't wait for next week as well. I know it's controversial. I'm rating that score, but I don't give a shit. It's my opinion. It's my thoughts. Just saying. It's my overall voice. Just saying there. But anyways, 5 out of 5. God damn, this shit's quality as hell, man. I'm so glad that we're back, man. I'm so happy that we're back. Definitely can't wait for next week. I'm super excited. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on this week's episode of One Piece, and I will see you guys next time, or next week, I should say. So please take care of yourselves. You all stay safe and healthy. These wild, crazy times, do black and crazy. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, you guys are at. Peace for God, peace, all love, chain grease in the sky. God, and is the limit. And my fantasy points, really what you watch. And that concludes all the anime live reaction reviews from that weekend. And yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. I believe at the end of the week we should have the One Piece chapter, well, the earliest cancellations to that. They know the drill. Pokemon Horizons on Saturday, same with Black Butler, and of course Guilty Gear. Then Sunday is all just about that One Piece greatness anime. Back return for A-Camp Part 2. And yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, catch you guys later, and yeah, peace out, y'all. Bye.